And we are live. Sunday Night with Those Guys, and Sunday Night with Those Guys is sponsored by
those guys. All right, enough of that. Kill the crowd. What's up, Herman? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunday
Tim
Nights.
Jackson, what's going on, man?
How are you? How are you? Welcome to Sunday Nights with Those Guys, everyone. Now that you're sitting closer to the mic, I can turn it up a little more.
What happened?
No, I just had to turn it up some. What's going on, man? How are you, Herman?
I'm good. I'm just doing my thing here.
Okay. Well, let's hope that you've resolved the issue, at least for a little bit, until...
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, anyway, it is Sunday, February 27th, the last Sunday of February, which is the shortest month of the year. Tomorrow's the last day, February 27th, 2022. What's up, Michael Blades? Tim Jackson got the day off. Hope you guys stay safe over there with the floods and everything. Little Llama Laura, how are you? And welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Jody Drone Shots is cleaning. Michael Blades FPV is here also. How are you guys? SJM Drones. Good evening. So, Herman, how's your weekend been so far?
Busy.
Morning, Rob.
Okay. I actually I got out to fly a little bit. Finished up a couple of things that I had to take care of.
Okay.
I did get out to fly.
Right. Well, I'll actually.
You know how we had the issues with the high winds and stuff like that, and then we're dodging snow.
Yeah. Morning, feet on the ground. Morning, Rob. Morning, Sue.
Feet on the ground.
That's true. Mr. J's RC. What's good? We have seriously been avoiding the snow. It's like before it was nice it would snow on the weekends. I think I might catch the sunset tonight. Well, it's funny you say that because tonight we're supposed to have someone on Sunset Sweden. The gentleman, Fly Guy Merrill. The gentleman that was recording the volcano, the La Palma volcano.
Yeah.
And we showed a couple of his videos before. He's supposed to be on here tonight, and he'll be here shortly, I'm expecting. And it's funny you say sunset because I'm into this thing now where I was going crazy shooting night footage. FYI, I haven't put out a video for the year, right, Herman? Well, I'm putting out my first video tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., so I can get the European demographics. Yeah. So it's actually lunchtime in Europe at 4 a.m. in the morning here. So I'm launching so that they can see it, but I'm actually putting out my first video for the year. And hey, Night Train, what's good, Mike? It's short. It's a short video.
Right.
But if you see how much footage I crammed into the time that video is, when you see the time and see everything that's in the video, you'd be like, wow, that was impressive.
Okay.
At least to me. That's me. You guys out there will decide if the video is good enough. But tomorrow morning it launches at 4 a.m. Fly Guy Merrill, what's good? Hope everybody out there is well. Happy Sunday to you.
We'll see.
It took me a while. I was actually working on some other stuff, and then I went through a dry slump, and then I was here comes Sunset Sweden now. Then I was uninspired for a while, but
got him backstage.
Yes.
Oh, here we come. Yes. Bringing him to the stage.
Yes. We're bringing in Sunset Sweden now. Says connecting audio, so let's give it a minute. Connecting audio. We have audio and video.
Okay, how you doing there?
Good evening. Can you hear us?
I don't know if you can hear.
Sunset? Can you hear us, dude? Let me see. Can you hear us? I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Let me type in a chat for him. We should have did a test,
Yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
let's see in the chat for
Mhm.
to everyone. Can you hear us? Another window. Give it some time. Give it some time. I saw him nod his head. Yes, Sunset Sweden. We cannot hear you. In your lower left-hand corner of your screen, there should be a microphone. Unmute the microphone. Try that. It says connecting audio now. So let's see what's happening. Give it a few seconds. You know, we are doing this thing overseas, so every now and then things have to sync up. Yes, we are actually trying to get the audio to come up now. It says, let's see. Hold on.
It says that it's connecting audio.
It says connecting audio. You have to turn on your sound card, or if you're on a PC or, hey, Crypto Man, it has to see your sound card. See now, look in your corner, right on your camera. It says it's muted now. Unmute. Lower left-hand corner.
Okay, and now can you hear me now?
There we go.
Bingo. There we
There
go.
we go.
First of all, what the hell is your name, dude? What is your name? I forgot to ask you that. All the emails that we correspond, I forgot to ask you your name.
My name is Victorino.
Okay.
Victorino.
Yeah.
Is it Victorino?
Yeah, I am Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, very good.
Victorino.
Well, Victorino, Sunset Sweden, welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys. They can finally hear you in the chat. Glad you got everything going. Welcome to the live stream, man. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm very happy to be here with you to explain everything you need to know about all my videos I make in La Palma.
Okay. Well, see, that's what actually got me interested in you. I was looking around for video footage for the live stream that we do on Sundays and Wednesday, and I ran across one of your videos, and we love at that time another volcano had erupted somewhere else in the world, and your videos came up. One of your videos came up, and I was like, this looks pretty good here. And that's when I had hit you up, and I think your video was starting to go viral at one time.
Yeah, it was one of them. It went very, very viral. I lost the control who posted my video. It was in the news, in everywhere. CNN, Daily Mail, in the TV of France.
Okay.
ABC.
Well, how many, if you remember, I don't have the video queued up. Is that one we had? I have two videos queued up that you did recently, but how many views roughly did you get from that video in such a short?
The video who went viral?
Yes. Do you remember?
I get 100,000, more than 100,000.
Wow.
But in the beginning of the eruption, I got more than 1.5 million of views in my videos.
Right. Because during that time, like I was saying, there were a few other volcanoes erupting around the world as well. And how did you get to before we show any video footage, I just want to ask you a few personal questions. One, how were you there? Were you there on business, pleasure? Are you what they call like a storm chaser or a volcano chaser? How did you get the
well, actually, my dream was look one volcano eruption. So I was traveling to Hawaii in 2018, and when I arrived there, the eruption was over. I tried to go to Isla Reunion. There is a volcano also. They canceled my flight. And I was trying to go also to Iceland, but I couldn't go because they asked for quarantine and a lot of tests.
Right.
And I supposed to travel to Costa Rica because I had 2 weeks of vacation at my work. But it was a miracle. The eruption came just when my holidays at work start. So I changed all my plans and I fly to La Palma.
Okay. So basically you were just trying to get some shots, period, or go someplace where you can get some good footage. And this just happened to fall upon your lap. And you changed your plans and did this. Now,
Yes.
let me ask you this. How many drones did you use to get these shots?
5.
How many do you still have?
I have 2, but a little Falcon doesn't work properly. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that I was going to ask, might that have something to do with the fact that you brought the drone down to 10 centimeters above the lava, I think? Is that the reason?
I think also the drone collides a little, touches the lava a little bit.
You think it touched the lava? Actually, well, if for those guys who don't know what we're talking about, hold on a second.
It has to touch the lava to get too hot.
Well, I'm going to show the video now. I don't know if everyone saw this video, but I was like, what is he trying to do here? And I was like, wait a minute. This is a little close. Wait, he's getting too close. But you guys see, hold on. Let me change this resolution here. I don't know why it's in freaking 360. Here we go. Put it back. Okay, here we go. But can you explain what you're doing here?
Okay. I was trying to crash the drone.
You were trying to crash the drone in the lava.
Yeah, on the lava. But when I was there, I realized that it was a hole. But I was thinking, okay, I go down. When I was flying forward, but then I realized I need to go down. And I say, I do it now or never, because it was my last chance to do it.
Right.
And then the signal disappeared because the rocks.
Right, you lost reception because you were too low.
Exactly.
So what happens here? Because I do see it freezes for a second, and it looked like lava almost splashed on, but do you recovered signal? Now I'm showing. I know. See right here, you're showing you were at a height of 10 centimeters. After you're trying to show here that after 10 centimeters, the camera cannot focus anything closer than 10 centimeters. Correct?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. All right. But I just wanted to know what gave you the idea to try and I'm going to share the video and the link so everybody can watch it in full and of course listen to it with sound on. But I've seen people risk their drones.
So that was what?
Right. Night Train says you went for the money shot. Was that your intention by crashing into the lava?
I didn't expect to have many money. Maybe some personal satisfaction, or also I don't know how to say in English. I am more happy than if the video go viral than get some money.
I got you.
I got you. We understand. So you
Yeah,
were
that was
going
his
for,
intention.
what's that, Herman?
That was his intention to get that shot.
Yeah, you were going for what they call the money shot. That's the one where everyone goes, whoa,
Yeah, yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah.
Well, he
you know what
changed
it
his
is.
vacation plans to go chase this volcano.
Right. And you know what's funny? Because you got a lot of great footage the entire time, the La Palma
Mhm.
eruption and all of that stuff. And at the same time, like you said, it was Iceland where that volcano had erupted and you were trying to get there. But how did you find out about La Palma?
How did I found out in La Palma?
Yeah.
Because I saw it in the news, and
See, we don't see stuff like that here in New York. They don't say, okay, the La Palma volcano is erupting. If a bigger one in Hawaii or someplace erupts, we may hear a little news about it. And like the Iceland, that was a big one. We would hear about it. I had no idea at that time that there were several volcanoes erupting around the world. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I follow the Spanish news. Maybe that's why I
Okay, okay,
get more information.
that would make a lot of sense. But
Okay.
I'm going to share the video link one more time, and I still have another video loaded up. I hope you can hang out with us for like maybe I know it's late where you are. What time is it where you are? It's about 11:30? 11,
11:20 almost. Yeah.
okay, almost
Okay, too
11:20.
long.
If you can hang out with us for like another 15, 20 minutes, we would highly appreciate it.
Of course, I have
Plus I still
all
have
the
your other
time.
video to show.
Mhm.
So
I can
this
wait.
so how many other places have you gone to? Like, or you're just on the volcano thing, or you catch like waterfalls or.
I try
Whatever.
to catch mostly sunsets.
Mhm.
I try to catch dolphins in the ocean with a drone. For example, I was in Canary Island
Okay.
in June last year, and I catch dolphins on the ocean with a drone. I have on my YouTube channel.
All right.
I caught 2 years ago one water spout, not with my drone, with my Nikon.
Okay.
I caught foggy tornadoes in small ones. I like
Okay.
this kind
So
of special things.
right, so you're big into photography then.
Yeah,
You
like
like natural events. You like catching natural events like
yeah.
weather and okay. How long have you been flying drones?
I started in May or last year.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. So to start flying a drone and have a video go viral, you're headed in the right direction.
Well, he implemented it as a tool into his bag to get his the shots that he wants to get. So I'm quite sure he's shooting with that Nikon. If that was what he was using, he's got some lenses that he can get some pretty good shots with.
I'm just asking, did anyone fly this week?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a chance to. You have any other questions you want to ask, Herman? Because I'm I've well, I have a few, but I figured you could slip
That,
in them if you want. Well,
I
I
was
wanted
just
to
thinking
know
what you
your name. I have to go back to your name because I'm really bad. Victorino is your
Mhm.
name.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sunset Suite. I should have asked you this before the live stream, but Victorino. Hey, Welsh Rob, how are you? Hope all is well. Um, Where do you plan on going with this? Do you plan on pursuing keep on doing what you're doing, trying to catch natural events and stuff? Are you trying to do this professionally?
Uh, Professionally, Why not? Because I love to do this, and also flying so near all the time in La Palma Volcano, I got some experience,
Mhm.
and I am not afraid at all to risk the drone. So now I can, the next volcano eruption, I know how to handle the situation,
All right.
because I lost 3 drones.
So what are you
So
flying these days?
Yeah, what are you flying now? What are you flying these days? And what are you flying these days? And what drones did you lose?
in La Palma,
Yes, yes.
okay. First, I lost.
Since you've been flying drones, because it sounds like you might have risked a few more. How many drones have you risked for that shot?
I don't know. I risk like to get this shot in the to crash the drone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First of all, I need to tell one thing that I didn't tell in the chat. So the video who went viral, the video, the drone in the crater of the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to crash the drone, actually. But when I was inside the crater of the volcano,
Right.
I saw the video the drone was filming, and I regret it because I wanted to save in 4K.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, on top of that, I had another drone
Mhm.
because I wanted to catch the drone crashing from another drone, like I did it with
Okay.
Okay.
but what happened? I get very nervous in that moment, and both drone came to me with a low battery.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, they both went into return to home.
yes, I wait until in the end, and both drones land in the top of the tree at the same time.
So, wow. Hey, Bill, what's up? So how did you recover them? And it's it seems like it would be hard for you to get drone insurance.
Mhm. Well, not really.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. But
Just don't tell them about those.
and I'm just trying to make you relax some because you look a little nervous still. But it's all fun because we're all drone lovers. We love drones and everything drones for good. And you're the first person that
What's
I've
up, Bill?
met that honestly said, I risked the drone for the shot. Wanted to risk the drone for the shot. And sometimes you have to do that because one of the gentlemen from Iceland, you've seen the videos from Iceland, right?
Mhm.
The DJI FPV drone. That gentleman actually went and he risked, I think, 1 or 2 drones as well to get those money shots. So I understand what it's all about. But my question is, what are you flying now? What is your go-to drone? What do you fly? What are you happy flying with?
Right now, I don't fly so much because here in Sweden, is nothing much to film. It's not much to
They're not
nothing.
drone friendly. They're not drone friendly.
No?
I mean, the laws are not so hard here,
No? Okay.
but
But can you do like here in the United States and say I want to go here and fly this area or there are just some places you can't fly. Well, there's always places you can't fly, but is it easy to fly in Sweden as other places? I don't know.
I think Sweden is the one of the countries with most relaxing laws about the drones.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Hold on. Tim Jackson says, Novice, ask him to get the Tello up there so he don't lose too much money. They're trying to say if you use the Tello drone, you won't lose as much money when you lose a drone.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, but that is not going to make it.
Well, what do you fly though? I mean, I saw the DJI Mini, right?
Mhm.
And what is that your go-to drone, or though that's what you what you like? I mean, I'm trying to say, how would I say? What do you like to fly? What is your favorite drone?
My favorite drone.
Yeah.
I only have one drone in the Mini 2.
Okay, the Mini 2. No, the
I
Tello won't make it in that far. You're right. Hey, Big Matt, what's
What's
good?
up, Big man?
Well, before anyone comes in, more people come in and they want to know who you are. Those of you who don't know, Sunset Sweden put out a video flying at the La Palma volcano eruption, and we had featured a couple of his videos here on the live stream. And I don't know if you want to explain these videos here, explain this one, because we cannot play the sound because of copyright and stuff. So you'll probably get a copyright message saying Novice Quads was playing your video, and do you want him to continue playing it or whatever? But these are some of the shots that this is your recent video. What is this? How did you come up with this video and this idea?
This video is so I make the short this long video. Okay, because I all my videos I make it very short.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of minutes I didn't show.
Okay.
So I put a longer videos.
Okay, so usually you shoot short videos, but you decided to make one long this time.
Yeah, with unreleased parts, because I have some unreleased parts.
Okay, okay, and I'm like, how close are you now? I know it looks close because drones are designed to look closer than they actually are, but how many meters or feet are you from this plume here?
The drone or myself?
The drone.
I think 10 meters or 15 meters.
Okay, sorry about this ad here. I don't know what the hell happened there, but that's YouTube. Here's about 10 meters. Okay, so basically cut that in half, maybe about 500 feet. 10 meters. Yeah, about 500 feet, 600 feet. I can't convert that. I don't
No,
I don't know how to convert it to imperial, but I'm guesstimating it's usually about half or slightly past half. But how much footage have you gotten that you have? I mean, have anyone come to you and said, do you want to sell any of your footage?
one of them.
One of them.
Two
Okay.
of them, but one I didn't sell. And the drone in the crater, the drone and entering the crater, yes,
Yeah.
this I sell it.
Now, when you brought back some of these drones from flying, did they have little burn marks on them or ash marks on them from some of the lava blowing by or the ash smoke that the gases? What did the drone look like when you brought them back from these flights? Which is interesting. This
I
is a
didn't even
great
be able to
shot
get
here.
that close.
Right. How were you able to get that close? We're not going to ask you how far away you were, but how were you able to get that close without it actually splattering on you?
Can you repeat me the question?
Or was it luck? How did you not get any lava on you at certain times and points?
In the drone or myself?
On
The
the
drone.
drone.
On the drone.
The drone didn't get affected by the small lava rain.
Mhm.
But what
But I
about the
was
smoke? What about the gases and smoke? It didn't come back a little stinky, smelling like
no,
lava or whatever volcanoes smell like?
no, actually not. The
See,
ash
hold on. I just want to show. See right here? All
Mhm.
of this is ash
in
falling.
okay
Now, I know
in that video it was some lava bombs that
Mhm.
it was very high risky to the drone get hit, but I was lucky, so it didn't get hit. But the small ash don't affect to the drone.
it didn't do any damage.
The only
Okay,
thing
because I'm looking,
that
it looks like it's a snowstorm there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and share it so people can go watch the
Mhm.
entire video, which is basically the whole idea of having 10 meters. Oh, someone said in the chat, 10 meters is about 35 feet. Okay, see, I have no idea of these things. That's pretty close, 35 feet. But for those who want to
Okay.
watch the video, that's you were willing to risk it. I see.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with willing to risk that money shot. You know?
I'm gonna
I
show you one thing.
uh-huh.
So the drone get a lot of ash all the time.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
and sometimes many times the gimbal get stuck. So many times I needed to return
Okay.
to move to move it like this to
Uh-huh.
take it away the small ash is like sand
Yeah.
Right.
because the gimbal get stuck
Mhm. So you don't have the care refresh then.
and I needed to do with the propers all the time like this because it get like sand.
Yeah, it gets inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single fly I needed to do it in the four like
Yeah,
this.
I hear it. You still hear it,
Wow.
right?
Still
That's similar to That's similar to flying FPV. When I crash in the sand, I have to do that. If I fly my FPV bird and I crash in the sand, usually that's the best way to get the little pebbles out by
Yeah, he's
twisting
just
it, or
getting
I'll
too
swing the
close.
drone like this on the motor, you know.
exactly.
Yeah, he's just getting too close. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're willing. This thanks, but this is going to be a long stream. No, not too much. We are actually going to be out of here in an hour, actually. But I wanted to bring. I have to go back to your name because
Victorino.
Victorino. I'm very bad with names. Please forgive me. We have to. I wanted to bring Sunset Suite and Victorino on because when he had went viral, I had asked him, and what happened? You were nervous. Were a lot of people asking you to do interviews and stuff back then when you first started going viral? What was happening with that?
Yeah, many TVs text to me and I get afraid
Mhm.
and I didn't answer to them and in the beginning, but after I decide to sell only one
Okay.
and it was
Now,
like an explosion of views. everywhere.
News and people wanting to talk to you and contact you, and
Yeah,
people coming from all over. Now, did you get any bad? How'd you get? Did you get any people that said, "Are you crazy? What are you doing? Why are you doing?" How did you get anyone like that?
yeah, a lot of haters.
Yeah, basically, yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
you're gonna get that. The good, you get the good with the bad. You know what I
You
mean?
know what
The bad with
happens?
the good, whichever one you want to put it. But when I mean, you didn't, because you were supposed to come on with us twice, and you didn't come on. So basically, once you realize that how with everybody trying to contact you, it wasn't the authorities trying to contact you. You thought everything was safe then.
Um, well, you know what it is when you I come to find out when you do something that no one else is doing,
Well,
you will get a lot of haters, and then
that's
you'll get a
always
lot
gonna
of people
happen.
to applaud you. Now, most of the haters that are saying, "Yo, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing," stuff, they're just
It's good.
mad because they didn't think of it,
Well,
Exactly.
I mean,
you know. And no matter what, if you tie your shoes, if you're left-handed and you tie your left shoe first, someone's gonna hate you for that. So who gives a damn?
well, you're always gonna get people who frown upon it. You're always gonna have those, and then it's just listen. It made news. It made no. You weren't the only person out there chasing volcanoes, and you know
Exactly.
Mm,
people enjoyed the footage. If it wasn't that, it would have been something else.
True. True.
exactly.
That is very true.
I mean, and what and even if you crashed 50 drones into that lava, I don't think that the drones hurt that lava at all.
True.
Yeah.
This is true also. But I'm glad you were willing to try. The good thing about free speech is let us know who the idiots are. What somebody put in the chat. The good thing about free speech is it lets us know who the idiots are. I agree. This I agree on.
You're trying to
But
say, Gary?
listen, I would like the haters are just jealous. I would like to thank you for getting the footage that you got. If you do travel somewhere else and you're like, hey, I'm on my way here to go get some footage, drop me an email or something. Let me know. I'm always willing to look at and promote good work.
You're not
And the
gonna go with
fact
them?
that well, I don't know if I can go with you. I don't know if I could travel with you, but if people are gonna do that, I'm putting your page there on I'm putting your page there so people who don't know who you are, this Sunset Sweden, Victorino. See, that time it stuck. That time your name stuck. Um, where do you plan on getting some shots now? Or are you just do you work full time and you like you said, you shot that on vacation, right?
Exactly. And now I'm working full
Mhm.
time and I need to
Get
save
more
some
drones?
money.
You need to get more money for more drones?
Exactly, because in La Palma, I spent all my saves. I spent all my saves.
But how many drones did you go to La Palma with? How many did you take with you? Or did you
First,
lose a drone and then run down to the drone store and go get another one and come back and fly again? How did you do that?
yeah, I was traveling to La Palma 4 times.
Okay.
So the first time I went with only one drone,
Hmm.
and that drone get melt in the second flight,
Okay.
and the wind, the I lost it because the wind.
Okay.
So the second travel, I went with two drones,
Hmm.
and I lost it. I lost both in the top of the tree.
Those are the
And I
ones that were stuck in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, both get stuck in the tree, and the day after I could recover only one with a long stick.
Mhm.
I have the video in my YouTube channel, but the second one I didn't found it.
Okay.
So the third travel, I want to do the same. I bought a new drone, and I went with two drones, and I lost one more drone because the wind.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is, you know what? It sometimes it takes a loss to get something good. You have to every now and then. If you flew your drone, Herman says this all the time. Phantom Flight 101 says this all the time. If you fly your drone and you're thinking about it crashing all the time, you're not going to enjoy yourself. If you fly your drone and you fly it to your best ability, and you're going to have fun. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like Victorino and try and crash your drone in a crater, volcano crater. Victorino.
Well, you know what?
You're the first person I've ever heard say, I
He was
tried to
trying to
crash my
crash it.
drone into a volcano.
You know what's funny? While he was telling the story about how many drones he lost and going back and forth, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, why does this sound so familiar?
Yeah, we have a friend here in New York who wasn't actually trying to crash all of his drones, but he had some very bad drone luck in a period of, what do you say, 2 years? Herman? What the hell? Hold on. Sorry about that. That was your
This
video.
$60
I was trying to get the share link so I can put it in the chat. This gentleman, over a period of like 2 years, how many drones did he go through? About 4 or 5 drones?
About 4.
Yeah, yeah. And he's had some experiences and motor seizures. Let's put it this way. He is no longer flying drones, Victorino. He is now a photographer and keeps his feet on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
This video from 2 days ago. I'm just putting the link to your video from that your video that shows all of your footage. It's a good compilation
Okay.
of
Yeah.
A
footage.
couple of days ago.
Yes, that's the one he put out 2 days ago that I was showing here.
And is it without the watermark on the middle of the screen? So it's
Well, I never stopped the video and it was still going. So I was like, you do have a good eye. You do have a very good eye. I just never knew that DJI drones were so how would you say, so durable. Like, do you know Jake Sloan,
Mhm.
Victorino? Are you familiar with a YouTube channel, Jake Sloan?
no, I don't.
I'll put a link to his channel. He does a lot of drone nature documentaries and stuff in Alaska and places like Antarctica and stuff like that. And he uses DJI drones. Now, it's obvious DJI drones can handle the cold, they can handle the heat. I mean,
The rain.
yeah, the rain. The rain. They're just really good birds, and everyone is happy once they buy DJI.
You got to
These shots here are you didn't use. You're not now. Are you shooting in auto? Are you shooting in auto on these?
What is order?
Auto, like when do you have manual where you can adjust the ISO and the shutter speed, and then automatic is true color, true color or normal.
Automatic. In that
Yes, okay.
video, it was automatic. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. I was wondering because it's crispy. I like the footage. You didn't seem to have a problem catching the colors. And what time of day were you doing this?
Red and black.
What time of day?
Um,
The sky is dark because the sun is being blocked from the volcano, but what time of day was this stuff shot? This most of the stuff.
I think 2 in the night.
Oh, okay. You know, that would make a lot of sense. But
Mhm.
that makes a lot of sense, man. Happy with DJI. Brant Ariel's Gary in the chat. He's like a bunch of us. He puts happy with DJI, but the Fly app sucks. He's not familiar. He's not familiar with the Fly app. But listen, I'm going to let you. I'm going to let you get off of here, and I'm going to put your page. So, because
Mhm.
I know it's late where you are, I'm going to put your page so people can check it out, and I hope it brings at least a few more views, because some people watch the live stream afterwards.
Mhm.
So
Thank you so
after the
much.
stream out this page. Sunset SWED Sunset Sweden's videos. All right.
Yeah, we did
I
a couple of stories on them, and it's nice having you on the show. To talk
yeah.
about them because I was always wondering, like, what was this guy thinking? I'm like, because I would love to get those shots, but I would be afraid to put my drone up like that.
Mm-hmm. I
So
agree. So I'm willing. Victorino's one guy says, "Great guest. Thank you for coming on." And I'm glad you were willing to risk losing your drone for those shots because they
Yeah.
came out really good.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a really pleasure.
well,
And if you need me for speak more another day, I'm very glad would do it.
no
Yes.
problem.
Well,
Anytime.
Well,
We'll
anything you
keep
want
in
to
touch.
say? Anything you want to say before you sign out? Do you know how to end the Zoom chat? I know a lot of people get on and they're like, okay, Are you familiar with using Zoom?
Not really. It's the second time I use, I think.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Guys, like your stuff. This is your page. I'm gonna push your page and push it during the next weeks to come up. What's up, Curtis Dart? Check out that link I put up above. This gentleman
Hey,
on here,
Curtis.
you're gonna have to watch the replay. You're literally going to have to watch the replay to Victorino, Sunset, Sweden. He's got a lot of great volcanic shots on his channel. Check it out. Thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you. And
Yes,
we would
thank you.
like to have you come back on again to see what's happening and what you're doing in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I will be in the next volcano eruption.
Oh, you'll be at the next eruption,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
And
definitely.
how many drones are you taking this time? 3, 4?
I'm gonna have at least two, and I have one idea is that with the drone, try to collide with the lava.
Hmm.
If I have
Right.
a lava near to me, and
Okay.
just touching with the drone the lava and show that the drone can resist this very easy.
Well, your video, if you guys don't know what we're talking about,
Okay.
Victorino just put out a video yesterday or the day before, right? The last one you put out where you tried to crash into through the crater. So
Mhm.
go to his page, check it out. And then he has another video from 2 days ago, which is a compilation of all of his video footage for when he was in La Palma catching the volcanic eruptions. So
Mhm.
thank you again, man, for coming on. Can you predict a volcanic eruption to the day and time? Not really, but once it starts spitting out smoke, then they just set up cameras, I believe, and wait for it to erupt. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, Michael Blades. But keep me posted. You have my email. You know we do a show on Wednesday nights and we do a show on Sunday nights. Come by, let us know, hey, I'm on my way to go shoot a volcano. You know, and maybe while you're abroad, while you're away, we can have you on from the hotel or something.
Yeah, and in near to the volcano also, it would be great.
If you could go live next to a volcano, man, that would be breaking news.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see. I make sure you have a gas mask. I just don't want to see you. Well, if this is Victorino live at the El Palma volcano, and I'm feeling a little dizzy. You know, we don't want you to harm yourself. Don't. You can harm the drones. You can risk the drones. Don't harm yourself. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you, man, for coming on. We appreciate it
Thank you.
very much. All right. Have a good one,
Thank
man.
you.
All right.
I'll send you an
Bye-bye.
email tomorrow or tonight sometime. I'll send you the email sometime either tonight or tomorrow. I'm very bad with emails, but just to thank you for coming on again as well. All right. All right.
Let's see.
Thank you, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right. Let me see what we got to do here. The live video would be a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're 100% right, Michael Blades. Once again, we'd like to thank you guys for coming to Sunday Nights with those guys. I think Victorino in the lower
I need to
right-hand
stop it.
corner,
Yeah.
in the lower right-hand corner, there's an end button. I think that may end the transmit. There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Okay.
All right. That was cool. I went live on YouTube underwater. We did see that yesterday because a few people were posting, Curtis. How are you, Curtis? We saw you were live on, please, no live sacrifices. I agree, Angie. Thank you, Victorino, for coming on. We appreciate you.
Sacrifices. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, I didn't know that that's what he was trying to do. Now
Yes,
that
yeah.
I know that is exactly what he was trying to do.
I'm going to go back to his page and I'm going to show you guys what we're talking about. But you have to watch the live stream over or go to his channel and watch the video because he did it. Victorino did admit he was trying to crash the drone into the volcano to get that footage. He was willing to risk that money shot. And I understand that because I've been almost willing to do that. I'll show you the opening shot and then you have to watch the video yourself. But this was he put out this video a day or two ago, and this was actually done with, I think, a Mini. And he was actually trying to get that shot, but for some reason, I guess obstacle avoidance said, I don't want to go in there. Whatever happened, he did say he lost
changed
signal.
his mind.
Yes, he lost signal because he was out of radio line of sight or for the radio signal or whatever. But then he decided not to. But if you want to watch this video, he goes on to show he was as close as 10 centimeters to, I think he puts an arrow here. He touched this part of lava, and you just got to watch the video. Okay, I'll put it up for you guys to check out. You know, he does explain what he's trying to do. Sometimes we have to go for that money shot to hey
Yeah.
Mendez, Drone Ops, how are you? Check out that video. Check out the video he put out 2 days ago. It's a 28-minute video, but it's an entire compilation of everything that he shot while in La Palma during the volcano eruptions. And so, Victorino, thank you for coming on again, man. We appreciate you. Yeah, going in hot, Angie says. Yeah, you're right about that. I apologize for the. So,
Yes.
That's good, Herman. We still got a little bit of time here.
Ooh, that one was a lot.
That was good, and that was good. That
Yeah.
I like I said, I agree with you. That was a lot, and that's the first drone pilot that I met that actually was trying to crash that said they were trying to crash their drone into the volcano to get that money shot.
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, I probably would not have risked that, but I'm glad there's people out there that
I
do.
mean, it looks better on the SD card.
It looks better on the USB.
Off the SD card.
On the SD card, I know, because the video playback from that's usually in cache is usually a little low res, but you can still doctor that up, right? We did it all the time with the Phantom 4 Pro. We shot footage in RAW. No, we never used the cache footage. Yeah, yeah, we never used the cache footage though.
Right.
Right, but
What do you got now?
huh?
So what do you have now?
Who do we have now? What do we have now?
Yeah.
We got we got a story here by a company that went public on its New York Stock Exchange and around the world called Drone Shield. Then there's another company, there's a counter drone company. And yes, we're talking counter drones because we do a lot of stories about drones for good and drones for this, but there are still companies out there that are going to be making money with counter drone equipment. And the reason being Super Bowl, the drone shield actually does cover the Super Bowl.
Right.
I found out that, but the story goes on to say Drone Shield and Allen Vanguard counter drone companies partner with counter IED firm. Now, for those of you who don't know what IEDs are improvised explosive devices. And the reason these two companies are teaming up is because um, the U.S. Department of Defense, which is one of their main customers, they have 20 devices in a box that help detect drones, to help counter drones, to help detect mines, to help counter mines, or helping counter IEDs, improvise explosive devices, etc. So this company seems to be teaming up. Drone Shield seems to be teaming up with the Australian company. No, wait a minute. Drone Shield is an Australian company slash Australian slash US company.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Okay. Drone Shield is Australian slash US, and Allen Vanguard is a US company here that works on counter drone IED equipment. The story goes on to say that they are teaming up because the military wants a quicker solution. They're saying we need something that can detect drones and detect IEDs in the area, which is kind of interesting because right now, Drone Shield literally protects stadiums. They help law enforcement. What else? They secure arenas. Yeah, secure arenas, law enforcement, and the military are the number one customers. So when you have like the Super Bowl and there's a no-fly zone, that drone technology that they're using to find your drone or capture you, pretty much that's it. Been done live on NBC Inspired One. They did crash into the lava, had two in the air. Oh, I'd have to see that one. Nice little puffers. That's all they do. They burn up before they even get fully emerged. But
Wow.
this particular company, Drone Shield and Allen, they're hoping to come up with an idea that they're hoping to develop a new anti-drone and anti-IED product as the market demands change.
Well, I mean, I think that that's something that they're going to market more towards military who has such case use for something like that. You know, I don't really see that you're gonna be looking for much explosives and stuff like that at the
Right.
Super Bowl and those things like that with drones. You're already setting up 30-mile perimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl
And
to catch people who want to take shots of the building and the crowd of people going into the building.
well, you know what we didn't hear this year for the first time in a few years?
Yeah.
This was the first Super Bowl that we've
Sure.
had
You sure?
that they did not catch anyone trying to fly
Are you sure?
in that 30-mile perimeter.
Did you check? Are you sure?
I haven't seen any stories. I was looking. I was checking. Maybe if there was, they hushed it, but I didn't usually that's the first thing we see.
Uh-huh.
I agree with you, Gary. It's a great job, Sunset Sweden, for Victorino for coming on. I hope to see him on other live streams. Maybe some people are ask him to come on. I'm not surprised. I won't. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But they seem to have it locked down, Herman. This year, I did not see anything related to
People flying during
any
the
drones being any drones in the air or anything related to the Super. Come on, 30 miles is a lot of distance. DJI is good, but not that good.
Well, it's not DJI. Once the government puts it up, it's in the system. It's there.
Yeah, that's true. But as far as I know,
DJI
if you guys out there have heard anything different,
don't have a choice.
yeah, I agree. If
The
you guys
system is
out
in
there heard
the
anything
drone.
different, let us know. But as of me trying to look around, I've have not. Let's go to Google right now and see what comes up. Let's
What?
see. And see if there's I did anyone did anyone get caught flying during the Super Bowl? Bowl 56 it was, right? LV. Let's see.
800.
Orlando man arrested in flying a drone in Super Bowl area in Orlando. Let's see, February 5th, 2021. From what I see here, Orlando man, that's the same dude. Oh, February 3rd, we got to fly combat areas. Nope.
That was last
They did a
night.
flyover. Guys are saying that they did a flyover. Fly a drone within the LA. Nope. See, nothing's out there. Tampa Super Bowl. This is all old news.
Okay.
The only thing that they say, fly a drone within LA 34 miles of the Super Bowl, get fined. That was February 12th, 20. Does it 30,000? Yeah. Nothing. Second man charged with flying, that's February 29th. Yeah, that's it. This is the first year that I know of that I can honestly say, hey, what's up, drone guy, Rhode Island? Sky Control Production. Keyword is get caught. You're 100% right about that. But they had a 30-mile perimeter, and the drone tech that they were using, if you put up a paper plane, they might have caught you before it landed.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think nothing took off.
I don't think anything took off either. 30 miles is a large area to not get caught or anything like that, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, the next story
Did
we're
you
getting
fly?
into, huh?
Did you fly on that day?
Did I fly? When? During the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No, I was eating wings all day and drinking beer. But if I did fly, I could have, because there's 400-foot ceiling here in New York, and I was not at the game. So I don't think that would matter a whole lot. But you guys are familiar with Skydio. Skydio has the best 360 obstacle avoidance out there. And now, and this isn't the first time I'm doing a story on this, but we've done a story on the software, Skydio 3D software.
Mhm.
But now they're adding an option to it. Skydio 3D
Mhm.
is already their 3D mapping software. The newest version that they have, Skydio 3D Scan right now, has an option to do towers. So basically you set the parameter of the height, the radius, and one or two other parameters, of course, the X and Y axis that you need for mapping. And through this app, you can literally map a tower with the Skydio drone, Skydio 1 and the Skydio 2. This is a video of it right here. It goes on to show how the old way these guys used to have to climb towers and all of that, and how dangerous it is. And I agree. And because of drones and 3D mapping, traditional tower inspection is dangerous, etc. There's a lot of risk, being sucked into a tower, but with this software, you don't have to worry about that anymore. I do like the fact that, hold on, I do like the fact he's using the new Skydio with the dual antennas on top, the Skydio 2. Thought I'd point that out. But this software does work also with the Skydio 1.
Well,
Okay, I wanted to point out. But once you set the perimeters, the drone pretty much does everything. Just like this part of the app, you can map buildings and other things like you see, but they've added this 3D tower up. You point the center of the tower, you mark that, and you go out, you pull back by showing the radius. That creates a circle around it. Now you know the exact radius of the tower. Then it does the height, and when it does the x-axis and y-axis, then you can start mapping. You start it out.
well, from my knowledge of how their software works with the Skydio system, basically, they've been working on this thing for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And how I understand it to work, all you need to do is let the software know what you need to take a picture of,
Yes.
and it does everything else for you. You
Yeah.
don't have to do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's cool about it, it seems very simplified, that as far as marking the
That's a nice controller they got there.
oh, you saw that. Hold on, let me go back and share that. I was
I
wondering if
saw
you
that
had
when I
noticed
saw the
that.
original video.
Oh, okay.
I also saw the whole development of the what they were talking about with the Skydio 3D scan.
Yeah. Yeah, this particular radio, where's the guy at? They show him walking in, and they show the drone. Where it's find it. Here it is. Found it. He's walking in right there. This clamshell top here has telemetry in it as well as the bottom. Now, this is definitely not the same controller as the original that came out, is it?
No.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I have not seen the original controller, but I figured that clamshell design, I don't remember seeing that. But here's the link so you guys could check out the video with audio and understand what Skydio 3D Tower is doing. No
Now,
mechanical shutter and 20 megapixel for inspections. How is the camera though? I personally don't know because I have not flown one and I have not played with it myself, but from what I understand, the Skydio camera is pretty decent.
well,
You do need a mechanical shutter. I don't know if you actually need 20 megapixel for inspection. It's recommended. Okay, but if they weren't worried about those things with the Phantom 4 Pro and stuff like that and today the Phantom 4 Pro is still one of the go-to drones for mapping over an Inspire, which has to come down every 13 minutes of its 15 minutes flight. But then that's just me personally. I could be wrong. I could be, I have not mapped with an Inspire, but I've seen one mapping. The flight time over a Phantom 4 or other drones in comparison to the Inspire series, there's definitely different flight times.
Well, I've seen other drones used for it. I mean, I don't know if the mechanical shutter is necessary.
Right.
You know, your accuracy maybe
Yes.
necessary. I don't know. I doubt it.
Well, this is this Skydio 3D Tower app.
Because apparently,
It
from what I understand and from what I've seen with Skydio, I mean, Skydio could show me smoke and mirrors, but I mean, I saw the whole thing and how it works, and it's all in the software. You know, the Skydio's thing is they are totally autonomous. There's no pilot really necessary. So once we talk about setting parameters, all it is you're putting the drone up and you're showing the drone what you need a picture of, and it's going to take images of the drone, and the software is going to put it all together. The whole thing is designed to where is that you don't have to worry about whether or not you got the right shots or
Right.
enough shots to put your model together.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Too, that's their thing. So it's all software based.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would be interested to know if certain mapping programs allow you to map with your camera in manual, because I would tend to think that most of them would be in auto. I know a few of them do shoot in auto, and the reason being different light conditions changing. Whereas I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's all. I will do some research and see if which is more feasible, which is more used. I'd have to find out through these
You know,
mapping.
there's places online that teach it.
Yeah. Yeah, there are. If you don't have a mechanical shutter, you have to go much slower, so no blur. Slower equals more batteries. The camera is so important, but not all towers are in the wide open. That's when obstacle avoidance would come in. Yeah, this is true. This is very, very true. You're right about that. Wait a minute. Let me see here. I just found out I cannot
What?
do certain things when I'm broadcasting.
Like what? Like what?
Like check out different pages, and there's just some things I can't do when I'm live. That's all.
Okay.
Hey, Sky Control, I just went to your channel to support your channel. I see that I was not a supporter, but am now. Okay. I see you got some videos here down in the islands. Okay, 11 hours ago, one day. I'm gonna have to stop by and check out your page. Here, what do you fly regularly, Sky Patrol?
Okay.
Just for me asking. And thanks for coming to the live stream. What are your plans for flying this week, Herman? Because we know Wednesday and Thursday night is going to be snowing.
Well, Monday, I have got to see Matt. I don't know what's going on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. That's dead. Yeah, that's a must do.
I mean, if it doesn't take, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take, but there's the whole day. I mean, provided it's not going to get ugly.
Right. For those of you who got here a little late, check out that link when you get a chance. That was Sunset Sweden. We had him on. We interviewed him at the beginning of the stream. Okay, Air 2S. I have one of those in a Mini 2, the Phantom 4 V2 daily. All right, that's what's up. That is what's up. And of course, Phantom, he has his Phantoms behind him. I actually have a Phantom 4 Pro as well. It's not a V2, but it's still Phantom 4 Pro. FPV on simulator, uncrashed.
Yeah, see, he's not like you, Lawrence. He's uncrashed.
He's uncrashed. Well, see, I crash on my simulator because I be trying shit. But are you looking to get into FPV, sky control? Because that seems to be what a lot of camera drone guys are doing, especially with that DJI bird. Now, didn't we want to bring up something about price, Herman? And the DJI Mavic bird when people were complaining about the price of the Mavic 3?
No, I mean,
But we're going to leave that alone.
No, it was nothing big. I mean, I was just like, I had mentioned to you.
Okay, and we'll leave that alone. Yes, Leonard. Wednesday night and Thursday night, it's supposed to be snowing.
Wednesday night and Thursday night. You sure?
Yes, according to what they were saying. Where the hell is my phone? Oh, according to what they were saying on the local weather.
Really?
Yeah, and I saw it on the news this morning. On the news. Now, see, my phone does not say that, but the news this morning was.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on, who's right. Yes, sir, racing for me. The DJI FPV has the best battery in FPV world. Well, okay. Since we're talking about this isn't actually a great topic we could get on, because you do know that, and somebody mentioned this on the Ken Heron show the other night, that the battery that's in the DJI FPV bird is only a 5S battery, and once you fly it in full acro, all that time that you were getting, you lose. For example, I fly FPV, right? This bird right here can cruise up to 65 miles an hour. Now, if I'm just cruising back and forth up the beach, yeah, 10 minutes isn't bad, but I can get 6 minutes on a 6 cell or 5 cell from this bird. I can get anywhere from just cruising now, back and forth, maybe about 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how much cruising I'm doing. Now, if I start doing flips and diving buildings with it, etc., that cuts down considerably. So sky control, that 10 minutes for the battery, if you're just zooming around and you're not doing flips and you're not doing inverted yaws and stuff like that, yeah, you'll get to 10 minutes at least. At least you'll get that. But once you start adding power loops and diving buildings, I chase surfers and sometimes have to wait on a wave. Yeah. Now that's what's up. I've done a few surfers. I haven't chased them. I've caught a few while they were safe surfing. I haven't hung out there and waited. Usually if I'm flying FPV, I'll see a wave coming in and I'll see them starting to line up. Then I'll make my run and come in behind them or whatever shot I'm trying to get. But I get what you're saying. It's just that the reality of it's a 5S battery, a good 5S battery. 10 minutes time in comparison to 3-4 minutes. The average FPV pilot that does freestyle,
what's the difference in price?
They get about 2 to 3 minutes. What happened?
What's the difference in price?
In price between a 5 or 6S battery? What do you?
No.
What?
In between the two batteries that you're comparing. One from DJI.
Oh, the difference in price is you're paying for a 5-cell battery with a hard case, okay, a protective case and a protective plug, waterproof plug. So they're adding more money to that battery. I can get that same 5S battery. I could probably buy 2 5S batteries for the price of that one without the hard case.
I got you.
Okay, in fact, let's go here and see. Well, let's see what the price of a DJI FPV battery is. I'm interested to know myself. No, because I'm more than sure, but I'm speaking off the top of my head, but I'm more than sure. DJI FPV LiPo.
Well, the reason.
Right. Okay, here, check this out. This DJI, these are the batteries, $129, $104. Keep in mind, this is a 5-cell battery. I don't know how much, but this is what their batteries are going for. 129, 104 at B&H, 134 at 134 at Adorama, which is also B&H. So now if you go here, and I go to 5S, I'll come up with something. 5S LiPo battery. And I'm going to say something that I fly, like 1550 mAh price. Okay. Those batteries are coming up at $32. So basically, for the price of that DJI battery, I can get 3 of these Ovonics right here. Or there's one for 50. The highest one I see is 1550. I see is for $50 here. And this is just a rough search. I'm sure you could find them cheaper. I'm sure you could find them more expensive. So basically, the price that you're paying for that 5-cell battery in that little fancy case is 3 times the amount of what that battery costs. But you got to understand, it's coming from DJI. You buy from DJI, you're going to pay through the nose. But you also pay through the nose knowing you have that satisfaction. What you're paying for is worth it. Not that it's not worth it if you don't buy DJI. But yeah, Herman, that was an interesting question to ask. The average price of a DJI battery, say if it's $130, say if it's $130. Okay, I just found the same battery. Well, I did not the same power. I need what do you know what the power is of the DJI battery?
No.
And maybe I could do it that way. That would be smarter. Hold on, let's see.
No, I do not. I know you need to stop putting these damn commercials in here.
Oh, you got caught with one. DJI.
No, it's not about, you got caught with one. You put it in there.
Battery mAh.
You are the only
battery specs
on YouTube with commercials.
Here we go. DJI battery specs. FP. I didn't want the FPV, but let's go down to the battery here. Gimbal, aircraft, sensing system, charger, intelligent battery, 2000 mAh. Okay, so it's it's a 6S 2000 mAh. So let's go do a search. 6S 2000 mAh. Okay, 6S 2000 mAh LiPo. And let's see what prices. Well, those are 22,000. I don't see a 6S. Let's see. 2,000 mAh. This is 2,200. These are stronger. Let's see if I could find a 2,000 mAh. Okay. All right. It looks like they're roughly around the same price. Then that makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense. I thought it was a lot different in price because of the casing and all of that stuff. I do not see a 2000, so that must be a specific mAh Okay, Alibaba has one. 1,000. Or they're just trying to get me to go to their site. All right. Okay. That's interesting to know. I thought there were 5S batteries. See, you learn something new every day.
Okay.
Just watch your Long Island Waves video. Sky Patrol. Okay. JSK. Yeah, support each other's channel. I just subscribed to Sky Control Productions. Where are you located? What state are you in or country? Sky Control. That would be interesting to know. I could go, I'll go check out your channel while I'm
Now,
eating
I'll
dinner.
tell you why I asked you that, because the quote was that he had said was that the only intelligence in the DJI FPV battery was to get you to pay more for a battery that that doesn't cost that as much as
Right,
they.
right. As much as they're charging for it.
Right, or to get you to pay double the
Well,
price
listen,
for a battery. But
but
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? That little
I,
compact
I'm just
battery.
I haven't. It's funny that how they make the batteries now is that they kind of went back to their old style.
What do you mean?
The way the batteries are made for the Mavic 3,
Oh, okay,
uh,
Hawaii.
the way the batteries are made for the Mavic 3 are like how the batteries for the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4 are made, in that canister with the plastic around it with the openings on the side.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. I do. I know exactly what you mean, but you have to figure casing, that plug. It's I I still think it's a little expensive, but as battery technology changes, the batteries it should get cheaper.
Put those things almost anywhere on that casing.
That's true. Once you have the case in, Sky Control says he's in Honolulu, Hawaii, and
Okay.
I was looking at the Mahalos, and I was like, I know what that means, but I couldn't place it right there. But that's Hawaiian. Okay, that's what's up. We appreciate you checking us out. From it must be mad early over there. If California is three
See what
hours,
I'm saying, Lawrence? The casing, the
yes,
openings, how they got the openings up here and there. It's
yeah.
very so. Even if it wanted to swell, it's inside the casing.
It's gonna swell some out through that hole. That's when you get the puffy batteries and all of that. At least you
No,
can tell your battery's going bad.
so if it's gonna swell a casing to help keep the swelling down.
Well, that'll work. We know we've had swollen batteries flying Phantom 4s, Phantom 4 Pros. I've
Yeah,
had
well,
my
you know
share.
how long it took for those to swell?
It's in all the time that I've had my Phantom 4 Pro, I've had 4 batteries and only 2 of them. It's 1:28 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay. That's just after lunch. So we're a lunch show there. In California, we're an early afternoon show, and in Australia, where we have people watching the live stream, it's early morning. We're a morning show there, and we're a late night show in the UK. All
Okay.
right, we're trying to spread our demographics. Um, Sky Controls, Herman, type in the chat. Make sure you add Phantom Flight 101 because he does a live stream. We do another live stream on Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. We've been doing this stuff for about 2.5 years.
Really?
And
It's been that long.
yeah, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, 2.5 years. Wow, Scott
no, I
swollen
know.
batteries in the Air 2S. I knock wood, I haven't
Yeah,
had any yet
I
on my
could
Air
see that.
2S. On the Air 2S because there's
Yeah, I
no
could see that
discharge,
because of the design on it.
the
Got the
design,
little
and the
belly.
fact.
On the belly on the bottom, right? Is where it's
Hmm. Hmm.
side that makes contact with the inside of the drum.
Right, right. Well, I hope it's not too bad, but I'm definitely going to check out your channel, Sky Control, while I'm eating dinner tonight. You know, we just have to just deal with certain things that go on here, and that's how it's done,
Okay.
plain and simple. You know. Anyway, back to what we were doing. We're about to get out of here.
Oh,
25 of us to pitch in for 2005 2,500 each visitors. Investors. Yeah, you're right, right? Only
wow.
wish. Don't forget to check out Phantom Flight 101 on his stream Wednesday night. Like I
Yeah,
said, I
we'll be
don't know
back
who's
on
coming
Wednesday.
on. What happened?
We'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah.
Yes. Will we be back on Wednesday?
Yes. Wow, what happened?
Okay. All right. Well, don't forget to check out Phantom Flight 101 on Wednesday nights.
You know something I don't know?
Um, no. Just
Okay.
making sure. First commercial drone software for shows.
What
Start your
happened?
business. Oh, Jody put a link here for first commercial software for drone shows. How to start your business and everything. I'll definitely have to bookmark that.
Okay.
Definitely. I will definitely, I have it bookmarked. The drone show software. See, that's the kind of stuff that we bring to the market. Thank you again, Jody. Appreciate it. But anyway, we have to
Thank
get
you.
out of here, guys. It's been fun. It's been interesting. Time to eat some dinner and do what we got to do to keep going. I apologize. Like I said, I have a short video launching in the morning. To be honest, I haven't put out a video for the year. I don't call this a video for the year, but Herman and I and those guys, we've been working on some things, so I've had to put pushing videos on the side until we can clarify some other business stuff. You know, anything you got to say, Herman, before we get out of here?
No, only that we'll be back on Wednesday with some new and some interesting stories.
Okay, well, with that, Sunday nights with those guys has been, and we'd like to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to Victorino, Sunset Sweden, for the interview you
Yeah,
did
thanks for
earlier.
coming on, man.
Yeah, thank you much. And Sunday nights with those guys is sponsored by those
Those
guys.
guys.
Good night, everyone. We appreciate you. Be safe, fly safer.
Good night.